Well, ever since I was little, I knew I wanted to be a veterinarian. So once our capstone came and I heard I could shadow at a clinic, I jumped all over it because I want to get as much experience as I can. So I'm gonna be honest, the first time I came in and witnessed a spay, I was like, I don't think I can do this. But the more surgeries I watched, the more I got used to seeing things, so now I'm comfortable with it, and I still wanna go down this path.
So for us, when we thought of this goal of 100% MVA attainment, it was more than a data point for us. Really, it came down to philosophically, what is our end game for what we want for our students? And ultimately, for every student that walks through our doors, whether they're neurotypical or not, whether they have different challenges, whether it's language or what have you, we want every single one of our students to be ready to take that post-secondary step and be successful and do it with confidence.
I mean, I think it takes a village. I mean, it really was a group effort from the teachers on the ground to our parents, to community members, to our Board of Education, our site council, our district office. I mean, I'm telling you, when I say that everybody was finding us industry partners, we were all doing the work. We were all doing the work.
I also, I'm an alum of Piper High School, and so I was invited to judge senior projects and things like that. And so when this came about, to actually have students come into my veterinary clinic and shadow us and kind of intern with us, I jumped right on it. So that's kind of, I started with career days and ended up, judging senior projects and then having them actually come in and hang out with us. So I think another thing is it's been awesome for my staff, because it's so cool to see them engaged with these kids, because sometimes I think they forget how cool what they do really is. And for them to see these youth come in here and think the world of them, and for them to actually explain things and teach them, I think that keeps them motivated and engaged and loving to be a part of a community with students,
So when we developed our 6 academies, we knew that we needed to have teacher ownership, because without that, without genuine collaboration, teacher insight, and leadership, this was not going to be anything that was sustainable. I think that the graveyard of educational initiatives is littered with things that were done to teachers rather than with teachers.
Right, so all means all, right? And we really took that very seriously and very personally, but it all doesn't mean that everybody is doing the same thing. And so we really took that in a very personalized and specialized way and said, what are the strengths of each student?
Well, I've always liked working outside, and when Miss Vader actually told me about it, I actually wanted to hop on the opportunity because I thought it was a great idea. Because I was always doing this when I was younger, so I figured why not just join the opportunity. So right now we're currently working on a ramp that we have to build to make for disabilities. We have to make it ADA approved and all that.
I don't know if it's a secret or not, but I mean, there's a shortage of folks that are going into the construction industry. And so, I think that selfishly as a business owner, we want to be able to expose kids to all the aspects of construction that are out there, because it's not just about building the project. There's a lot of different trades. There's carpentry, laborers, electricians, HVAC. So we're not doing all of that on this project, but there's a number of trades that are involved in this project. But it's just not that. It's project management, it's estimating, it's the paperwork side of things too. So we tried to introduce them to a little bit of all of those things through the project, because you never know what a student hasn't been exposed to, and maybe one of those particular tasks that we did resonates with them and they think, hey, this is something I'd like to do for a career. So
All like the materials are correct. The materials list is all right. Make sure we're not over budget, under budget, which is good skills to learn.
My name is Miguel Martin. My client project was over education. I did mine over internship with the elementary school with the kids.
My name is Tarjanae Hooks, and I did my capstone project centered around the arts and like the behind the scenes. My top 2 career choices are film director and casting director, but my internship kind of led me into everything behind the scenes, like creative directing, staging, and everything. It was with Logan Stacer.
So the presentation went well. It was very nice to see all the judges there and being engaged with us, and I just loved being able to share my ideas with them.
I've been a lazy high school student all throughout my career because, well, high school learning hasn't become an interest in me, but this capstone experience has really made me learn about something I'm very interested in, and I persevered through multiple hardships of like things messing up, my project not working, but overall I've learned to problem solve and persevere through things.
Hi, I'm Lily Jones. My client connected project was selling ceramics at Golden Sales.
So today we had 165 students ranging from 6 different academies and 24 different sectors, representing all the things from human services to arts and media to health and life sciences. So our students were all over the map, and we met them where they were. We helped them get to a time where they could absolutely celebrate what they did with their community.
I think the main thing is just incredibly proud. They just worked so hard all semester long, and some of them were very hesitant and even some resistant. This year was a big year of change for us. And so to watch our students walk in today and stand before 5 community judges and industry partners and their peers and their teachers and dive into what they're really passionate about, or also what they didn't like at all about the career they chose and how they're going to change their minds, there's just not a word to describe that. To describe that feeling of like everything that you've been working towards to provide an avenue for these students to be really just like immersed in an experience and find their passion, to see it all come to life today, and to share about that and to be able to reflect on that, it's just incredible. It's powerful.
One of my favorite things about Capstone Day, and quite honestly, second to graduation, this is my favorite day of the school year, is just seeing students come in and really make a very visible transition into this next phase of their lives. Like, you can see this transformation where they show up and they're invested and they're prepared. They're nervous and they're anxious, of course, but then the sense of relief and the sense of pride is just palpable when they walk out of those rooms, that they did something that is very, very lofty in terms of what the expectations are, the challenges are, something that for them was the last big obstacle to overcome. To see them do so, and do so in a way that has so much personal meaning, personal investment with their own learning, it's just such a powerful thing, and I love seeing that each and every year.